been into lately is I like to go to the pool, but I don't think I've ever been to the pool in China. But the average age is 110. They're so old. I don't know how they got to the pool. Right? Go to the change rooms, they're just floating around like ghosts. And like I found out that elderly Chinese men are very fragile when they're not cutting in line. They're like a totally different beast you're dealing with there. You knock them over really easy. They're mostly skin. And some of them are ripped. They have these six-packs with the skin hanging down. They're the one guy at the body of Bruce Lee and the head of Confucius, just looking for the exits for decades. And they get in the pool, they sand in like skin first, and they swim like sharks. They swim faster than me, they swim longer than me, and they pee in the pool just as much as I do. The warmth in that pool is a little patchy, that's what I'm saying. And like people say that Chinese guys don't have big dicks, not in my gym. They are all short and fucking hung like tripods. They all walk. I'm like, Mr. Wong, wait, stop drinking the tap water. I feel like it's doing something to you. It's not supposed to do.
Tripod, good.
Even if it's blue, yeah. Thank you. That was the joke. That's great. So anyway, every time I go in there, every time I go into the change room, standing in front of the mirror, there's always one guy using a blow dryer. There's a few women saying yes to that. You know, like this, just blowing away, having the time of his life, and it's not sexual at all. That guy hasn't felt anything down there since Nanjing was the capital. I think they're playing a trick on me. I think they all got together and they're like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. For like a whole month straight, every time the white guy comes in, one of us pick up the blow dryer until we convince him this is a totally normal way to dry your balls. I'm going back to Australia like, guys, this is how you do it. 1.5 billion people could be wrong. Doing the helicopter, you know, a couple of trick shots. So I go in there one time, I went for a swim and I forgot my towel. And I go in the change rooms and there's no one there. It was just me and the guy with the blow dryer. And like every time I go in, like whenever I go in the change rooms, they're never embarrassed about it. Like I always walk in and I'm like, oh, Debuchi. The guy just stares at me, starts going faster. He's like, ni hao. Ah, jelly or white water. Every time I go in there. So I go in there and here's the thing, like I just wanted to dry my hair a little bit, but like I'm not trying to say I have big genitals. I have regular sized genitals, right? But as a guy, you can get a lot of water trapped down there. I was like, I need to deal with this. I'm just gonna do a little sweep. Just get rid of some surface water, you know, a little like once or two. You know, like, the guy next to me is so happy, he's looking at me like So I had this thing down there for not even half a second, and then in walks another expat and is like, what the fuck are you doing? With that blow dryer, I didn't know what to do. I just stared at him, started going faster. I was like, ni hao. Oh, why?